Hello folks, I'm the Red. This is our adventure guild. And last we left off, we were struggling with our cash flow yet again. It seems to be the real premise of this game is make enough money to survive. We haven't failed to do so far, but we gotta send another team out. And yeah, we were planning on, we have one more day to do this. We're planning on these champions here going out, because there was no other team available, right? You guys aren't trained yet, and we don't have the money to train you. So yeah, every other team other than the champions are preoccupied. The champions themselves are... Ooh. We are going to have to sell some things just to be able to afford the supplies to go out. So, I mean, yeah, so that's what I'm doing at the moment. Let's just sell a handful of whatever. We've got a ton of you. And plenty of all of these materials. That gets us a bit of breather. Did I sell some of those common ores? I don't think so. Is there anything I wanted to buy, considering we just... got a lot? No, I don't see anything. Let's make sure we have plenty of stuff. Even with this amount of money, we still can't train up the other team. It does have to be the champions going out. I could make some infernal armor or this phoenix robe. What's the phoenix robe do? Specifically fire potency, piercing heat. I'm inclined to make that. Because our heavies have been doing fine enough without anything particularly needing an upgrade. I'm also going to go and look for... You're the Princess of Fire. It would very much make sense for you to get the Phoenix robes. Then let me go to your skill bar, because you'll now have this piercing fire thing. What's that? Mirror image? Oh. And then the Phoenix robes... So we also are going to have somewhere in here a... You're an ice witch. One of our And it's probably easiest for me to check it this direction. One of our people is specifically your fleet, Stormcaller, Nova. Nova is not getting... She wears heavy armor. So, Slade, honestly, I think you get this. I mean, there's no one else I'm going to get... Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to think too hard about it. Slade, you need an upgrade at some point anyways. Give me this skill bar because you now have Lightning Step. Yeah, I can put it like that. You don't have any specialization. So, again, you guys are going to hunt an ancient champion. As a party, you guys have a lot of electricity. But that's kind of a moot point. You have a lightning actually, you kind of have a lightning focus right now. Although you've got that ruby... That flaming ruby ring. Dodge, crit. It's crit movement. You are the kind of archer that wants to stay still. So, giving you extra movement doesn't really power you up. Although you do still have some from that anyways. You've got a night ring and some... Wait, that's ice resistance. You're the Stormcaller. That's also ice, that's lightning. There, that's more of a fit for you. You could also use an upgrade to your weapon. So... let me go and... I need to get that. I do have... I can upgrade an arachnid bow. Or the plague bearer coat, poisonous fangs. Actually, no, we didn't have poisonous fangs. We have the demonic weapons. I was looking to do a... Can't be Greatsword of the Champion. Although, if I was to come all the way down here, Greatsword of the Champion, no. We don't have the things necessary. I thought we might, but I was wrong. I'm looking for a Mithril Greatsword. Yeah. Easy enough. You can get one of those. And... I mean, 50% lightning potency. We're facing undead. I don't know if it'll be an improvement to... I don't want guidance right now. I don't want a blessing of prosperity. Blessing of vigor, I'm a little meh on. Death ward, that's a good one right now. Let's bring elixirs, bravery potions. We don't need these potions of freedom movement. We'll grab both offensive, defensive potions. Plenty of healing potions. I'll take the potions of speed. We might want to use them. Bleeding is better than antidotes for what we're facing off against. I don't expect to have to worry about fire. And none of these... Well, hold on. This gives you 40% more reflection. Are you... If I go to your skill bar, you're already reflecting. So... What's the spiky helmet's defensive? Increase the total amount of reflection by 10% of physical resistance. Where is physical resistance? I mean, yeah, let's get you this spiky helmet instead of these boots. You are wearing a cloak of fire. I think I'll give you those boots instead of that cloak of fire. And I think I might want to head out just like this. Yeah. We've spent a while upgrading already. Let's just head out, see if you can indeed take on this thing, or if you're all going to die. Hopefully not all of them die. Even if things go wrong. We've got a lot of stuff here. We've got a lion crest. If I was to say physical resistance points, I mean, this is straight damage reduction. Honestly, Priscilla... Because Brad should be off the front line. Nova has a little bit more. I might say that might be better. Especially because you are the leader of the party. I'm not gonna fight you if I don't need to. We are expecting tough enemies. Remains of a group of travelers. Burn the bodies. We're expecting tough enemies and lots of traps. We're seeing the lots of traps. Oh, there they are. Yeah. I'm not going to try on these ones. We're just going to camp for the night. Get a nice hearty meal going. Then, let's see. We have 9 points to spend. We could go Slade, prepare a spell. That's healing. Nova can prepare a spell. That leaves us 3 points. Bless will give us protected. We don't need the elemental protection. Maybe Priscilla just hide in the shadows. We are definitely going to send you to loot yet another dragon horde. I don't know if your party has particularly fought a dragon, but we fought a couple of them now. So Brad, go ahead. What is this? Oh, freedom movement. Go ahead and wait. We're waiting. We have to wait for the haste. You, however, can start off with giving us protection. You don't need to do anything else. Nova, I'm going to actually have you wait, deliberately so, because I want them just a little bit closer. Slade can be the one to actually cast the haste. And you guys are weak to fire, so go ahead. Fire the weapons. And I'll say step up to here. Or maybe step up behind this rock. Wesley, first charge up your weapon, then reflect, then charge in. Then go ahead, spend the AP necessary to cast a heal over on Slade. Brad, we want... This is just not enough to kill. Go ahead and stealth jump up here. Priscilla. Okay, so Shadow Mark blinds, Shroud of Darkness blinds. I'm gonna come here. Shroud of Darkness. All of you. And we're not poisoning because it's useless. Yeah. Nova. I want to teleport here. Let me put out a little bit of electricity. Like this. And then we're gonna spend a little bit and spinning attack's not actually as good as, say, yeah, hills. And a shock, which is blinded. Go ahead and fire your weapon, and you don't have the ability to cast multiple elements. Zachary here. I was to have you step up like this and heal. You might get the kill, but you don't. But that's still fine. I'm going to spend bravery to just drink a mana potion. I don't want to be caught out. I mean, Slade, let's get this kill. And then, say, this fire here. You know what? Don't chain attack. Wesley, you have plenty of reflection. If I was to have another source of reflection, that's pretty good. Brad. Wow, you are just terrible. I didn't even realize how bad you were. I need to give you some kind of aim boost. Because honestly, Brad, you're just bad. Go ahead and just take that off too. Priscilla. Yeah, go ahead. Cut through. I'm gonna get this sneak attack here. And then that will get you an AP back, which oh, the throw knives cost 3. But you can stealth jump over to this one and get me one of these attacks. That should be good. Ooh. It's a big ol' hit. Nova. Yeah, let's start working on this guy. Actually, eh. I mean, you are a Stormcaller. You have to have specialization in lightning. You can stun him, which will reduce his AP at the very least. And then none of your attacks are less than expected in terms of action point cost. Priscilla here. Actually, stealth jump, and then sneak attack. And then, just in case this guy decides to run off and do something crazy, drink a health potion. Brad here. Yeah, go ahead. Biggest attack as you can. You don't need to chain attack. And then spend action point for... Spend bravery on an action point for the Overwatch. Also, aim to. Zachary can heal the both of them. And then... it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I spend the bravery to get one more action, you can cast a heal directly on the boss. Nova... I mean... You're gonna power slash? And then... What, just a regular? I mean, you're just slowly ticking away. Slade, get us the Heartfire. And... yeah, you're gonna be the one to actually kill this thing, it looks like. Well, yeah. You know what? You know what, Slade? Don't kill it. Wesley. I believe it gives you a strength upon killing it. Slade, that's completely wasted on you. Wesley, however... Go ahead, take all of that. And let's head straight back to the guild. I don't want to waste time around here. Fair bit of money, only one promotion though. And, Brad, you were the only one that leveled up, not just in the party, but also in the entire guild today. We got plenty of unlikelies, and the ones that could be improved are like 10% chance. Statistically, that's going to be a worse roll if we reroll. Someone here. You're the elusive, now the Phantom. The face of a Phantom. Puppy. Whoever was going on those minor quests has completed their assignment, and we've got a couple of parties ready to go out. Let's go here into the training. First, what parties are the Green Dragons and the Ravens? So you guys are first up on the block to learn something new. Beastmaster. Honestly, I don't want this. I kind of want to let the animals just do what they're going to do. It might allow us to specialize and do something particularly, important, but honestly, I'm happy enough to just say, okay, skills. All of these count as skills, right? Like, everything is a skill. So, does this mean you just don't ever unhide? Let me check your skill bar right now. I'm gonna say, let's pull these down. You can get legendary bow techniques. And that'll be this, like that, something like that. And, yeah, we can just accept that for the moment. And then Whitlock, along with you, has got a strong aura. And some healing. Got zone control, it's got charge. I'm gonna say, yeah, Warcry. Which I want to make sure is placed somewhere appropriately on the skill bar. Why do you have blocks separated like that? At the very least, something like that. And then we've got a lot of training to go through here. The writers all got double ups. But, the Red Ravens, we just trained. They're in an okay mood versus the Green Dragon, who's also in an okay mood. Although, you guys have more reason to be recently pissed off. You're all gold rank. You're all gold rank. Your parties are more or less equal. Did we get any assignments I want to send someone off to? Team building exercise? Actually, both of your parties, honestly, you guys have the teamwork back-to-back, which is adjacent allies. Increase damage against a target for each ally with this skill. Value of the leader. Increase block by 10 for each adjacent ally if they wield swords and shields, which is only one of you. This allows you to swap people around. Meh. Use damage. Hold on. it is a one action, no 1 AP, no SP ability. If the character is the leader and a bard, double the effect of all songs. Who's the leader in your party? Green Dragons. It is Colton. So we do want to actually do this, don't we? One adventurer wearing heavy armor and wielding shield. If a character wields a sword and shield and wears heavy armor, they receive 20% more damage for each ally with this skill. Otherwise, they receive 30% less damage. We can retrain these if we need to. There. Are you guys... Actually, I can also say you guys can't learn anything. Well, that shows me. And I'm gonna assume... Well, I'm not going to assume, I'm gonna double check. No, you guys can learn things. Wait, hold on. It's because your synergy is not very good, right? If I go here and I check your party, you guys still have sub 50% synergy, which means team building exercise. Come on. I know it's just like the very edge of it, but I can grab that. You guys are all going on a team building exercise. Fun, fun, fun. And no one's getting a time off right now. Well, hold on. Why are you guys so depressed? Your time off has worn off. Wesley, time off. It's 4 days. You lot can do it. And then let's scoot at least 1 day along. Couple of level ups here. Just 2. Just the trainees. That could be worse. Could be better, but we've got Colton and Preston becoming rivals. Preston's from another party. I don't really care about your rivalry. Ancient tree spirits ready to be hunted. Gathered resources. Storm Talon ready to be hunted. Some more gems. And parties are... Your party's not yet ready. It's gonna be a good 3 days before you are, although the Rose Garden is ready. If I check assignments, there's nothing to send you on. I still don't want to spend money on that, on any of that. But I do think that the Rose Garden are going out next. There's no reason to delay that. That'll be next episode, though. Although I can, since I'm no longer pushing so hard to try to go through. I did slow down the amount I'm recording a little bit. I'm no longer even attempting to do 2 episodes or 2 adventures an episode. And then, yeah, character deals more damage against enemies who act after. Enemies have multiple turns. This only applies to all turns that are after. Yeah, sure. Got... So this is a cut through. This is hit a position and damage everyone in the area. It's only a small jump, but put the leap here, the evading jump. I'll put the Keyblade back here. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's good for you. Next up, Ruby. You are a healer, not really dedicated to it. You've got 2 skill points and some of these auras already, so let's just fully cap out on the auras. Celine, you've got Selene. That's a good passive. And this will allow you to continue your support. Let's put them like that. Jane, you are Jane the Arcane Ravager. The Arcane Ravager means you're just more magical attack. You've got penetration. I'm going to say let's do the legendary. And your health is low. Do the mirror image. The mirror image is purely passive, but these legendary attacks are not. Want fire there, ice storm, electricity, earth. I'm gonna say let's move these here, bring these down. This can be brought over. I guess I'm bringing those up. This magical shield is from something, from an item you have. So yeah, that's good. And that's your whole party trained up. Which did, again, bring us down to a smaller amount of money, but you all should be ready to take on just about anything now. Like, I could say limit you to... Okay, these waves might be hard because the waves are particularly difficult. But, I don't know if I'll send you off hunting like that. Well, it doesn't matter. You'll find a mission that will be comfortable sending you on next time. But until then, if you've enjoyed this, if you guys have enjoyed this Let's Play so far, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. We're slowly pushing towards the end. I think I do want to, like, I know that Story Quest Mizasa's Soul is here, and they are within the range to do it. Maybe I'll send them on it. I don't know. But until then, if you've enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on our Adventure Guild.